This isn't the first time this pattern appears in the records. Some cases don't begin with violence. They begin with routine. A sound at the door, a moment of hesitation, nothing taken, nothing broken. What follows isn't an attack. It's a pattern. And by the time it's recognized, the damage is already done. This file didn't open because something went wrong. It opened because nothing did. No forced entry, no violence, no scene that demands attention. Just a small event that left a familiar shape behind it. And when you've worked long enough in the field, you learn to respect shapes.
Pulling prior incidents now, you're not imagining the similarity.
I know, just confirm it.
Confirmed. Multiple reports, different years, different communities, same behavioral outline.
Outline how?
Initial contact is minimal, non-violent, often dismissed. Symptoms trend upward after acknowledgement, not after exposure, not after proximity, after engagement.
So we're not chasing a cause.
No, we're tracking a response pattern.
And response predicts outcome.
Statistically, yes. There are variables current models don't close.
There's always one. That's why this file exists. Not to solve a crime, not to crown a culprit, but because when behavior aligns this cleanly across unrelated incidents, it stops being coincidence. It starts being repeatable.
And when something repeats long enough, it gets labeled. Historical classifications suggest an archetype.
Folklore shorthand.
Careful! Classification, not a story.
Right, a label for the shape. Once an archetype is suspected, you don't start with what happened. You start with what refuses to change. Across reports, the initiating event is almost identical. A sound, usually at night, usually at a door. Not forced, not violent, measured.
The knock is consistent. 3 strikes is most common. Spacing varies slightly. Restraint does not.
Restraint like what? Politeness?
Don't romanticize it. No escalation. No attempt to enter. The response is the event.
So the knock isn't the event.
No. The response is individuals who open the door, speak back, or otherwise engage show elevated incidence of illness shortly after. Those who ignore it rarely appear in follow-up reports.
Rarely isn't never.
I know, but the correlation is strong. Symptoms vary by case: fever, respiratory distress, rapid fatigue. No consistent pathogen identified, no direct transmission vector confirmed.
But the sequence holds.
Yes, interaction first, symptoms second.
And the community?
Patterns extend beyond the individual. Increased isolation, informal rules established, reluctance to involve outside authorities. In several cases, the response spreads faster than the illness.
So people learn.
They adapt.
Without knowing why it helps.
Correct.
And when modern behavior aligns this closely, that's when old language starts showing up. Patterns don't stay unnamed. When something repeats and resists explanation, people mark it, not to understand it, but to recognize it when it comes back.
Historical records document similar sequences prior to modern classification systems. Regional terminology varies. The order of events does not.
So, same shape, different handwriting.
That's one way to say it. In Orthodox communities, the pattern is most often recorded as Vrykolakas, an archetypal label, not a diagnosis.
Which people usually translate as
Incorrectly. The term does not describe predation, It does not emphasize violence. It does not center on blood. Its defining features are procedural: improper death, unresolved burial, ritual failure, followed by post-contact illness.
So the name isn't about what it is.
No, it's about what went wrong.
A boundary problem.
Yes, when the boundary fails, the disturbance repeats.
Which raises the uncomfortable question.
Why it stays recognizable even after the language changes.
Names usually fade when explanations improve.
This one didn't.
In modern cases, the pattern doesn't disappear. It collides. Medicine explains symptoms. Public health explains spread. Institutions explain response. Each accounts for part of the outcome.
Clinical indicators align with known illnesses: respiratory infection, inflammatory response, secondary complications. From a medical standpoint, the symptoms are not anomalous.
Except the timing.
Yes, onset clusters around interaction, not exposure. Symptoms follow acknowledgement, not proximity. That sequencing complicates conventional models.
So the system hesitates.
It differs. Cases are treated individually. Connections are noted, not pursued. Escalation thresholds are rarely met.
Because no one incident is loud enough.
Correct. The pattern is visible only in aggregate.
And communities feel that gap.
Yes. Informal rules emerge quickly. Do not answer the door. Do not engage. Do not report unless symptoms worsen. These behaviors are not instructed. They are learned.
Learned from what?
From outcomes. In several cases, compliance reduces further incidents, not universally, not permanently, but enough to reinforce the behavior.
So the folklore logic returns, even if nobody says the word.
Functionally, yes.
Meaning people behave like it's real.
Yes, they do.
Every pattern invites explanation, and most of the time, explanations are enough.
Multiple models have been applied: coincidence, statistical clustering, psychosomatic response, social contagion. Each accounts for specific variables. None accounts for the order of events.
Order matters.
Yes. In these cases, the response precedes escalation, not the reverse.
So probability starts acting like it has opinions.
It doesn't. But predictive value diminishes. Outcomes occur too consistently to dismiss as noise, too inconsistently to isolate as cause.
That's the gap people feel.
Correct. Explanations are expected to close gaps. Here, they outline one.
And when the gap stays open,
People return to what has worked before. Rules, avoidance, ritual. Not belief, behavior.
which shouldn't matter,
No, but it does,
so we're left with something we can't prove.
but can still use. No mechanism explains why acknowledgement changes outcome.
But it does.
Empirically, yes.
When patterns resist explanation, people stop asking why. They start asking what changes the outcome.
Historical records indicate several strategies that coincide with interruption. None are consistent. None are reliable. But some repeat often enough to be noted.
Such as?
Boundary restoration. In earlier cases, exhumation, inspection, reburial. Not as punishment, as correction.
Ritual repair.
Yes. Modern equivalents vary. Acknowledgement without engagement. Collective agreement to ignore contact. Formal closure following disputed deaths. In some instances, the pattern ceases.
And in others?
It resumes. often altered, sometimes delayed.
So it's not solving a cause.
No, it's addressing a condition.
That's not reassuring.
It shouldn't be. It implies the disturbance responds to how boundaries are treated, not what people believe about it.
So meaning matters.
Functionally, yes, even when no mechanism is identified.
That's the part most reports try to avoid writing down.
Because it doesn't behave in a lab. It behaves around people.
Files like this don't close because they're resolved. They close because they stop changing.
At present, the pattern remains active. Recent reports continue to match established parameters, minor variations only.
Different locations,
Yes.
different communities,
Yes.
same sequence.
Correct.
So the name still applies.
As classification, not conclusion.
People hear Vrykolakas and assume it describes a creature.
Historically, it describes a failure, a boundary not properly maintained, a death not properly settled, a response that arrives too late.
And when those failures align,
The pattern returns.
this file stays open. Not because we don't understand it, but because understanding has never been enough to make it stop.
Logging file 013. Status: ongoing.
Then we watch for the next knock.
Three knocks in the hallway, nobody there. Hold on that shot, no, hold it longer, stare. Silence so loud it broke the mic. Cut too early, do it twice. Door didn't open, that's the point. Wait, no, now it looks like it won't. Was that a pause or did we freeze? No one move, let it breathe. We said minimal, we meant it too hard. Stared at a wall like it owed us regard. If nothing happens, that's the clue. Unless it looks like nothing happened to you. Knock, knock, wrong take again. Nobody speaks, but somebody's sick. Hold the silence, no too long. Cut the breath, now it's gone. Three knocks, still no sound. That's not tension, that's the render stalling now. If it feels cursed, don't look surprised. It's file 13, blooper time. Archivist serious, Scully unimpressed. What's the pattern? You're skipping a step. That line was perfect. No, it wasn't. Run it back. We already did. Hallways empty, that's the scare. Except now it just looks empty there. Someone coughs right off the beat. Cut it, now it's accidentally deep. Knock, knock, wrong cue again. Silence louder than the pen. Hold the door, don't explain, wait too much. Pull it back again. If nothing happens, trust the rule. Unless the cut just looks uncool. If it broke but still feels right, that's Vrykolakas blooper night. No vampire, no chase scene, just a hallway and anxiety. You feel this hit after the knock. That's canon, this take is not